Hello guys and welcome to my channel. Finally I am going to make this video of where I have come from and where I am right now at the stage that I have achieved, and it is not something that has happened for me in overnight. So yeah, without wasting further time, let's get into this exciting video where I'm going to talk about how I became model in India. So let's get into it. So just give you a little bit of brief about myself. मैं राजस्थान के खिमिल गांव से belong करती हूँ और I come from a middle class family. My father is a government teacher and I had a very happy childhood. No sad story that way. मैं academically बहुत active थी, class में topper and all of that. So then in my 12th standard, once I finished my schooling and everything, I decided to go for a big city जो कि राजस्थान से बाहर होना चाहिए, और मैं वडोदरा में शिफ्ट हुई फॉर माई हायर एजुकेशन और मैं यहाँ पे बैचलर्स कर रही थी साइंस के अंदर. 2017 मैं यहाँ आई और तब से I just wanted to like explore more of my creative side. So 2017 में मेरे कॉलेज के अंदर कॉलेज फेस्ट हुआ था और ऐसे ही मस्ती मस्ती में आई टुक पार्टिसिपेशन मेरी फ्रेंड्स के साथ में और मैं वो जीत गई. एंड देन आई वाज लाइक, ओ वाओ, आई कैन डू बेटर इन दैट आल्सो. सो इट काइंड ऑफ लाइक बूस्टेड माय कॉन्फिडेंस अ लिटिल बिट. और उसके बाद में सिटी लेवल पे ही देयर वाज दिस कंपटीशन गोइंग ऑन, वडोदरा सेंट्रल. मैंने उसमें पार्ट लिया एंड आई वॉन दैट एज वेल. देन इन 2018 तो बस जैसे मैंने बताया, मैं पढ़ाई में थोड़ा एक्टिव थी, थोड़ा पढ़ाई को लेकर सीरियस भी थी. तो देयर वाज दिस टाइम व्हेन आई वाज इन भोपाल फॉर एन इंटर्नशिप, और वो इंटर्नशिप के ड्यूरिंग मुझे रियलाइज हुआ कि अगर फिजिक्स करके ये सब मिलने वाला है तो ये तो अपने बस की बात नहीं है, ये तो नहीं होने वाला है. और फिर उसी के एक महीने बाद में देयर वाज दिस कंपटीशन गोइंग ऑन ऑन इंडिया लेवल. मैंने उसमें पार्ट लिया था और मेरा उसमें सिलेक्शन भी हो गया था. उसके लिए पैसे चाहिए थे जो मेरे पास में थे नहीं, बट स्टिल लाइक दे वर रेडी टू टेक मी विदाउट लाइक पेइंग मच मनी. सो आई वेंट देयर एंड दोज 5 days दैट आई स्पेंट ओवर देयर वाज समथिंग जिसने मुझे ये रियलाइज जरूर करा दिया था कि मेरे लिए मॉडलिंग का क्या मतलब है. बिकॉज वहाँ पे फोटोशूट्स थे, टैलेंट राउंड था, वॉक एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट. एंड व्हाइल आई वाज डूइंग इट आई फेल्ट सो हैप्पी. और मतलब मुझे वो करने में मज़ा आ रहा था. लाइक मेरे को ऐसा काम की तरह नहीं लग रहा था. मैं बहुत ऐसे अलाइव फील किया मैंने. मेरे को ऐसे बहुत थ्रिलिंग एक्सपीरियंस मिला उसके थ्रू. तो देन आई वाज लाइक, ओके, मेरे को इसको सीरियस लेना चाहिए. आई शुड सी वेयर दिस थिंग कैन लीड मी. सो देयर वाज दिस model who's there who told me that you have a very unique features and you should think of doing this thing on a serious note, or you should consider being with an agency. I came back from the competition. I started my hunt for the modeling agencies and everything. कुछ खास मेरे को पता लगा नहीं and all of that. But then yeah, I started to like follow people who were with certain agencies. कुछ agencies के बारे में मेरे को पता था. Then I started to watch a lot of YouTube videos and that's how I cracked कि मतलब इसके अंदर how do you submit your application and all of that. तो मैंने अपना फोटोज भेजना चालू कर दिया. कहीं से कोई जवाब नहीं आया क्योंकि मेरी हाइट सही नहीं थी. मतलब you need to be very tall in order to be with an agency. और बहुत सारी मॉडलिंग एजेंसीज का क्राइटेरिया भी होता है. like 5'7" and above is the minimum criteria that most of the agencies have. But there were few agencies who accept inclusive people, like a person like me. If we are not very tall, if we have a very strong feature, so you can do face modeling also. You can do a lot of commercial projects and TVCs and all of that. That's the sort of work that I can do, and there my height doesn't matter. So मैंने उस तरीके से फिर अपना एक लिस्ट बनाया जो एजेंसीज मुझे लेगी रिगार्डलेस ऑफ माई हाइट, मैं उनको अप्लाई कर सकती हूँ नेशनली. कुछ रिप्लाई आया नहीं बहुत टाइम तक, बट लाइक इन December I got a call from 2 different agencies. First was Inega, second was Fit Artist. I went there, they interviewed me, basic questions they asked me, and then they were like, okay, we are ready to take you on board. But मेरा उस टाइम पे कॉलेज का 3rd year था और मैंने पढ़ाई को प्रायोरिटी दे दी. और फिर 3 महीने बाद में आई हैड एक्ने ऑल ओवर माई फेस. एंड आई वाज लाइक कि जब तक एक्ने है तब तक तो वो लेंगे नहीं. एजेंसी को मैंने कांटेक्ट नहीं किया क्योंकि मैं वेट कर रही थी कि वो मेरे फेस से जाए, और जब तक वो गए, वो जो निशान छोड़ के गए थे बराबर, उसकी वजह से आई फेस द कॉन्सिक्वेंसेज. फर्स्ट थिंग वाज दैट दे वर नॉट एबल टू रिकॉग्नाइज मी, सो दे डिनाइड, दे डिडंट टेक मी ऑन बोर्ड. और मैं है ना अपना पूरा लाइफ उसी के अराउंड मैंने सेटल अप कर दिया था. मेरे को लगा 3rd ईयर हो जाएगा, यहाँ से बॉम्बे शिफ्ट हो जाऊंगी, एजेंसी हाथ में है और सब कुछ सॉर्टेड है. मैंने इधर उधर कोलैबोरेशन करना भी बंद कर दिया था, मैं कोलैब पे शूट नहीं कर रही थी. आई क्रैक्ड TVC ऑल्सो बिकॉज my sister Deepshika, she knew a casting director, and that's how I got that TVC. And I used to follow a lot of great photographers back then, and I still do. So then there was this photographer called Victoria. She posted a story. She was looking for a model who doesn't look like who has sort of features and everything. That's very stereotype breaker, short hair and all of that. I fit the brief, I applied for it, and I cracked the deal. That's how I got my first ever paid job through modeling. But yeah, the shock that I had from like not making it through the agency, it just took a toll on me. I mean, I was very much devastated. I made my entire plan around it. I was like बॉम्बे शिफ्ट हो जाऊंगी, ये वो फलाना टिकड़ा. बट अब मेरे को पता लगा कि मतलब मैं कुछ कर नहीं सकती. मतलब अब मैं क्या करूँगी. I was like completely clueless कि अब क्या करना रहा. And then I was like, अब मेरे को back to cycle. I have to send application. I have filtered out the agencies already. Those were the one who wanted to take me. But I still kept on like applying to different agencies. Some of them applied. Some of them asked me for several things, and I was just doing it. There was like few casting directors that I was in touch with. So like they were sending me projects here and there, and I was trying to like send my auditions and try to apply for it. But nothing was working out for me. Okay, so that's how my 2018 and 2019 went by. And at the end of December 2019, I cracked a deal with this agency called Blunt Creatives. I was quite happy about it, but it didn't work out. They couldn't get me a single project. And again, I was just like doing shoots here and there through my Instagram. I was trying to like do small time shoots. Then in 2020, I signed a contract with Mizora Talents, but what happened was pandemic happened. I was like, okay, all right. And then what I did was I opened my own store called Dirty Fits with my elder sister Jyotsna and other sisters. And I started to model for it. I was like, fuck the world. If they're not gonna believe in me and my potential, I'm gonna have my own brand and I'm gonna model for it. And then I opened my own YouTube channel also. I was with Mizora Talents, and it was 2020, and pandemic was going on. I couldn't crack anything, but with December, I've been able to get a project, 2 different projects. One was for a clothing brand, and the second was for a jewelry brand. And I got it because I was like collaborating here and there, and there were people who knew me, so like they suggested my name. Now, when 2021 started, I was like, this should be my year. I should do something or the other to like make it to the realm, do something worthwhile, something that adds with a big name. So the one strategy that I always had was like just keep trying, do as many shoots as possible with the good people, okay? Because this industry is all about making an appearance. You have to go out of the league, okay? You have to build yourself, okay? Even though you have your agency, but you have to like give your 100% to crack the deals also. Like it's your input at the end of the day. So when I was with Mizora, and it's been more than a year, I didn't crack a deal. It's not because they were not trying to push me or anything, okay? They were doing their job. They were providing me auditions. I was sending my audition, but it was me who was not able to make it through. It was lack of I don't know what, but like it was just not happening because I was not making my audition correctly. My portfolio was not that strong. Now you have to also remember that when you're with your agency, when they're gonna get you a deal, they're gonna book you for something. Now these clients look at your portfolio. So now that's where your entire work that you've been doing from the last 3-4 years, or like, you know, the best pictures of yours, now those pictures come to the use here when you're gonna get a deal through your agency. So this plays a huge role. So that's why I was doing the side hustle, like, you know, I was doing different sort of shoots so that, you know, I can have a portfolio that covers a range of things that I can do, like high fashion to really subtle shoots to the Indian wear and everything. So yeah, so when 2021 started, I cracked my first deal through Mizora Talents. It's for Trell app, and I got selected through my pitches only, and then I went to Bombay and I worked for it. Now then next month I broke another deal for a music album, again through my agencies, through my pitches. And while I broke that deal, I also did a very good campaign for the city big salon. And I think I got that because I was just working small time here and there, and few photographers saw my work and they really liked the kind of a work that I was doing in this, you know, entire field. So that's how I got that deal. And now I went to Bombay, and once I was in Bombay, I made sure that, you know, I talked to different photographers over there and try to like do shoot over there. Like in August, I got the deal through my agency only to work with Netflix. Now this is something really big happened in my life. Like, you know, this is something, that's the sort of work that I always wanted to do. And while being on the set, while being in the Bombay, I decided that I'm gonna make the most out of it. I tried to connect with as many people as I could while being on the set. And now when I say you connect with, it's not like you unnecessarily go and talk to people and be somebody else all of a sudden on the set. What matters is while you're working on the set, you don't lose your own identity. Like, you know, you don't feel intimidated with the people that are around you. You be yourself, you know. Now once I was doing this Netflix project, I cracked a deal for Amazon as well. And how this happened, because while I was in Bombay, my agency told me to go to this Bollywood party where all of the casting directors and actors and producers were gonna come. So I went to that party and I tried to socialize a little bit. I made few contacts over there, and through that party I got a deal for Amazon Prime. It was a very small shoot though. Then I was like going to Bombay back and forth for this Netflix project because the dates were quite odd. So like I just wanted to make sure whenever I'm going there shooting for that thing, I will also shoot with different photographers. So I shot with Ravi Dikshit, I shot with Rosh for a brand called Dotake and Love Rainbow Monkey. I was also doing test shoot through my agency, you know, the photographers that they wanted me to shoot with. And also, like, you know, just trying to meet people in general, like, you know, just socialize, just trying to make new friends in Bombay and all of that. Now with that, in November time, I worked for a movie project that I did with my friends. So me and my friends, we are working on a movie project, and it's a sort of a docu-fiction sort of a thing. It's about me and my cousins and how we bond with each other and all of that. And I think it's been a big achievement to work upon that, because it sort of allows, when you work upon your personal projects, you know, it allows you to be as creative as possible and put your best self out there. Because when you're working with somebody with whom you connect really well and you're like very comfortable with, that's when you can like put out your best work also. So it's very important that you work upon your personal projects, because then you have your own sort of freedom and you can create what you feel like creating, and you're not restricted much, you don't feel shy. And these are the work that, you know, will eventually lead you to the ultimate goal of yours, you know. I mean, nobody can do anything in overnight. Whatever you want to achieve, you sort of have to be good at that craft. And how you will be good at that craft is about working more and exploring all sides of you, that what all you can do through it, you know, and discovering your own unique style in it. And you can only do it when you do so much of it, you know. It's gonna take a lot of trials and error. I myself had one complaint from myself, was that from last 3 or 4 years I was sending my auditions for TVC. Like while I was trying to do getting the audition and I was getting shortlisted, but I was just not able to crack through it. It just got me so much. it started to take a very heavy mental toll on me. Like I reached to a point where like I was recording a audition and I would just break down in it, like, you know, I'll start to cry and I feel like, okay, you're a piece of shit, you can't do it. You're doing it for like just, you gotta make it, you're wasting your time and all of that. But then when recently December 2021, I cracked a TVC. While I was there on the set doing that TVC, I was like, if all of those years I was trying to do something and this is what it feels like to be doing it, I think it was worth it. I mean, it's something incredible. If you don't get anything, if you just get something like right there in your hand, it won't have that sort of meaning for you. But like if you really work hard towards something and you're like really passionate about something, when it happens, when you do it now, it gives you ultimate happiness. I remember how happy I felt. And it also made me understand this one thing, that, you know, it's not about, like everybody says, it's not about making through the point, it's about the process, you know. I mean, this is what you have to enjoy. I mean, you shouldn't be looking at an audition like, iska kya matlab hai, ye kya pata hoga nahi. This is part of your job. Doing a collaboration and like shooting with different photographers for no money, this is part of your job, this is part of your journey. You have to look at it like that. You shouldn't be feeling lazy to do something just because it's not paying you. So yeah, I mean, look at things as a process and give it your best. Like, you know, don't be hesitant to try different things and like, you know, explore the side of yours. Try to find the unique self in you. What is that makes you different from the other people? What is that thing that you, when you reach to the set, you're gonna deliver, and you know, that's gonna add upon to something meaningful. So that's how I look at it. I am in this job because this is what I love doing. I do it with all my heart and I'm very passionate about it. It drives me insane, it drives me crazy, and I think I want to keep doing this because the kind of a satisfaction I get through doing this at the end of the day is just unbeatable. I can't feel that with other things. It's not like I didn't try to do different things in my life. I did several things, but the way it feels at the end of the day to do a modeling project or be on a set, I mean, it's just incredible. And I don't think I want to take away this part from me willingly. So, yeah, that's how I think I reached, because I constantly tried to be in the game, you know, and just constantly believed in myself and pushing myself every single day, even when I'm not working. And at times I feel like zero and nothing about myself. It breaks me down. It feels like, oh my god, what am I choosing for myself? Maybe I wouldn't make it to the realm at the end of the day, and I wouldn't have a better future for myself. It does feel like that. It does feel like you're walking in a tunnel where there's no light at the end of the day. But I feel like, you know, sometimes you do something and it feels like kyun hi kar rahe hain and all of that, but you never know what it's gonna lead you to. Something leads you to somewhere. Like, you know, if you do something, nothing goes in vain. It either gives you a sort of a learning experience or makes you better at your craft, or if it goes really bad, you still have a learning left for yourself. And look like a model. That's very important. You should look like a top-notch model, even if you're not. Fake it till you make it. Like, so it's true. So yeah, that's it. I mean, I don't want to like extend this video unnecessarily. Now I would just show you a recap of the work that I did so far, and the brand's name will also pop up. If you want to deeply check my work, you can visit my Instagram, and that's where I mostly upload my work. I hope it's been a very helpful video, and if you have any sort of questions, doubts, let me know. And if you don't have, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Come on guys, like if you want to see more of such good content from my end, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon, comment down below whatever you think about this video. And with that, I'll take a leave now. So bye guys, take care, and I hope I'll see you guys in my next video as well. Bye.